Hey guys, what's up? It's Casey. Welcome to this channel, I guess. So Corona has me extremely bored. I really don't have anything to do. It's summer and I still don't have anything to do. So I decided why not start making videos to eat up my time. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I wanted to make my first video a Q&A type deal because I feel like if I'm gonna be posting, you guys should know some stuff about me. So yeah. I posted on my Instagram story for a bunch of my followers to ask me some questions, and they did. I have a bunch of papers. I have all the questions right here. Because I'm filming on my phone, so I printed the questions out. Smart. So yeah, let's get started. So there was one question that a few people actually asked, so I'm just gonna answer that one first. So basically it was, are you excited for high school, or your thoughts on being a freshman? I am an incoming freshman, and I'm going to be going to a new building this year. I was actually really nervous about it, but I guess I didn't really have the best middle school experience of my life, so I'm definitely really excited to start like a new chapter, and I'm really excited to make new friends and to be on the bowling team. So I'm actually really excited. I can't wait. This question says, what is your favorite memory as a kid? I feel like I had a really exciting childhood. I don't know. I was always doing things. I was always with people. Probably though, when I was young, my grandma used to work at a store. She was the manager of a store or something, and she would always babysit me. So I spent majority of my life with her, and I love her very much, and I miss her. She's still alive. That made me stop. That's not really bad. I love Mama. She's my favorite person in the whole world. I love her to death. I get on her nerves, and it's really fun to make fun of her because she's smaller than me, and I'm 5'2". So I just spent a lot of my time with my grandma, and that was probably one of my favorite memories of my childhood. Someone else asked, what's a fun fact about you, or where do you like to go on vacation? A fun fact about me. Oh. It isn't really a fun fact, but if someone asked me for feet pics, I would 100% do it. That's such an easy way to make money. My feet are gross, but if you want a picture of them, give me money. I don't know. That's a common thing that we talk about in my house. It's just feet pics, because we just find it so weird. But yet, if someone were to ask us for some, we would do it. I don't know. My favorite place to go on vacation is South Carolina, because I have family down there, and we usually go down there every summer. But we're not going this year because of freaking Corona. So, yeah, I go down to South Carolina a lot to see my family. If you had to date someone right now, who would it be? Give their first initial. I don't like anyone, at all. I just have a bunch of celebrity crushes. So, I'm gonna use one of them, and I'm gonna go M. Yeah. How many relationships have you been in? 2, I think. Serious ones, 2. One thing a boy does that catches your eye. I don't know. I guess if we're not dating, showing his interest in me, showing he really wants to be with me and date me. But if we're actually dating, I don't know. I guess just showing that you care. So honestly, all around just showing that you care. How was your middle school experience? My middle school experience was hell. Just hell. I had a really good 6th grade year. I had good friends, good people. I was living my best life. 7th grade was kind of in between. 7th grade was a weird grade for me, kind of. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't good. I loved my classes 7th grade year. All my classes were literally amazing, but I did figure out who were some fake friends and who were some real friends. So that was a good part. But then at the end of 7th grade, my sister graduated, and that was really crazy. And then 8th grade year was probably the worst year of my life ever. 8th grade year, my sister moved out, and I became depressed, and because I have separation anxiety from my sister, I was in a relationship, but that ended, and that was really awful. I'm still going through depression, so that's a really hard thing that I'm dealing with. So I was dealing with that all through 8th grade year, and it was very hard to deal with and very hard to cope with, while going through a breakup, while being separated from my sister, while growing up and figuring out who I am. And yeah, so I would say half my middle school experience was, 2/3 of my middle school experience was really good, and 1/3 was absolutely horrible. So it was kind of in between. What's your definition of a healthy relationship? Ooh. My definition of a healthy relationship, or my idea of one, is probably when both people are very open with each other and they have a really, really good communication and they explain how they feel. If they're feeling something, I think that it needs to be talked about, good or bad. That's something that I definitely need to work on in my future relationships, is communication. If you're with someone and they love you, you shouldn't be afraid to communicate with them or talk to them about things. I think if you're a little afraid, that's kind of toxic, in my opinion. But yeah, I just think communication is a really big part. Trust is a huge part. If you can't trust them, why are you with them? Yeah, that's probably my definition of one. I don't know. I've never really been in a healthy relationship, so. Have you picked up any new hobbies over quarantine? Kind of. I've started playing the piano way more. I have a keyboard and I've had it for almost a year, I want to say. And I just played it, but I wasn't very good, but I've gotten kind of good over quarantine. I can play some songs and I'm pretty decent, but I'm still not the best. And I think that's the only hobby that I've picked up. Yeah, that seems about right. How has this corona situation been for you? I don't know, man. Corona, it definitely took away a bunch of opportunities for me. I was supposed to bowl in a bunch of tournaments, but those got canceled. I was supposed to finish out my 8th grade year, which I didn't, which I finished it out, but not the way that I wanted to. I haven't really been able to see my friends as much as I used to. I don't know. I really like doing school from home because I was able to work at my own pace, but I definitely wasn't motivated to do any of my work. But I don't do the best in public places. So being around a lot of people at school, I didn't really like. But I've never liked being around people. I only I literally only like roaring. That's literally it. So I don't know. It's been okay. It's definitely not been ideal, but I'm not the most upset about it. What do you hope your future life looks like? Wow. I hope that I am happy, genuinely, really happy. By the end of graduation, I hope I'm happy. I hope that I, did great in school. I hope that I graduated, with the honors, stuff. I'm just hoping to do really good in life in high school. So that's my future goal for high school, is to just do good in school and be happy. But future marriage, I hope to be in a really healthy relationship and be married. And I want 2 girls. I don't want boys, but if I have a boy, oh well, can't help it. But I really want 2 girls, and I really want to be married and live in the house of my dreams. And I don't know, I think it's really fun. How have you been recently? I've been okay. I definitely haven't been where I usually am. I'm kind of just neutral. I'm not sad. I'm not happy. I'm just, I guess. This really isn't a question, but I can go on about this. It says your experience as a dancer. If you don't know, I danced for 10 years. For 5 years, I just did regular dance, and then for the other 5, I did competitive, and I loved competing. I loved competing. My experience as a dancer was pretty good. I had amazing friends. My studio, if you were on the competition team, we had big sisters and little sisters. I was always a little sis. I was never big sis because I quit before I could become a big sis. But I had literally the best big sisters ever. My first year, I had a girl named Kat. I loved her. She was super, super sweet. Then I had Emma. I loved Emma. I wanted her so bad. And then I got her, which I was really happy about. Then I had Emily, And I loved Emily. Emily was really sweet. And then I had Mackenzie for 2 years, and Mackenzie was my favorite. I love Mackenzie. We're still in touch. We still keep in touch. She's the only one I really keep in touch with, but I love her so much. She was so sweet, and she is honestly like a big sister to me, which I love. And I just love her a lot. So having that like big sis thing really helped a lot, because she was definitely someone that I like took not as only a big sis, but like as a friend. So I would always talk to her about stuff, and so maybe having that friendship was really cool. Dancing on stage is one of my favorite things. The adrenaline rush is so amazing. Dancing on stage, I love doing it. I did a solo once. I never really like scored high, but I had so much fun doing it. Nationals was always such a fun thing, because I had Mackenzie for one of my nationals, and she like, once I got there, she like texted me and she's like, hey. I was like, yeah. She goes, where are you staying and what's your room number? And I was like this place and like this number. And she like put a huge like poster on my door and was like, good luck. And then we always had like this beach party that the whole studio would go down to the beach, eat pizza, and just play around with their friends, and it was so fun. Literally, nationals is the best time of my life. I loved going to nationals. I went to South Carolina and Virginia Beach. Those are the only 2 nationals I went to. They do it every other year, and I always danced for 5 years. So the first year I did it, it wasn't nationals, and the next year nationals. Nope, nationals, yeah, no, nationals. That sounded really confusing. Dance is a definitely, you have to be very committed to it. I was in the studio 19 hours a week, I think, because I was there 4 hours every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I was there for 3 hours on Saturday, and sometimes 2-hour practices on Sunday. So like 19 to 20 some hours a week, and it was definitely hard on my body, but I loved doing it. I only quit because I was going into middle school, and I was like, oh, like I'm probably gonna need more time for like work and stuff, like homework. I would go back in a heartbeat, but I don't think I'm going to. But yeah, I loved dancing. If you want to dance, you definitely have to be committed to it and take slow baby steps into it. I started when I was 3 and took like combination classes, and I went like hip hop, jazz, tap, and then I progressively got into more and more classes. I did like 10 classes maybe. I did a lot of classes. And so I don't know, I just think you have to be very committed to it, and once you get the hang of it, it's a lot of fun, and I love doing it. So yeah. Okay, top 3 favorite sports to watch. Ooh, I don't know. Definitely bowling, probably football, and then I don't know, maybe baseball. I don't know, there's only sports I really understand, so. It's like having a mom in dentistry. A lot of people don't know, but my mom is a dental assistant, so she obviously works in the dentistry world. Honestly, it's kind of like, it's not that like different than having like a mom that doesn't work in the like dentistry field. She just literally screams at me to brush my teeth like every morning and every night. She always makes me like smile at her, and she always is like touching my teeth and like I don't know, she's always just like, open your mouth, and so I'm like, she's like, you need to brush, and I'm like, okay, like but if I have like a toothache or something, she can fix it. So that's one thing I love about having my mom in the dentistry is because most of the things that I need done, she can do, and I would prefer having her do them than anyone else because I trust her more than anyone else. So, and I feel like you can really mess something up in your mouth if you're not doing it right, and I trust my mom to do it right. So I definitely like having her work on my mouth more than anyone else. So it's not that big of a deal. I think it's just nice having her working in there because I have a lot of trust in her and a lot of faith in her, and I don't want my mouth messed up. So I like it. It's pretty good, pretty fun. Where do you stand on abortion? This is just my opinion, but I am against it. I think that if you don't like have the if you're not ready for a baby, then you should at least have it and like give it up for adoption maybe. But I don't think abortion is the answer, but that's just my opinion. It does, you don't have to have the same opinion as mine. I don't know. Is this where I'm gonna end that? All right, and the last question, I saved the best for last, is am I your favorite? Yes, you are. This one was from Rory, and of course you're my favorite, obviously. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna try to post on this channel more. I hope. I have a lot of time on my hands, so why not at this point? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and make sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos from me, and hit the like button and comment down below what you want to see, I guess what you want to see more from me content wise. And yeah, I have a few other video ideas in my mind. Things like doing a question and answer with my mom, a bowling vlog, because I'm actually bowling in a tournament, so I was thinking about vlogging that experience for you guys. So yeah, let me know if you guys would like to see a tournament vlog from me. Also, I think I'm gonna vlog my sister's move-in day. I don't know, I have a lot of things planned, so subscribe if you want to see those videos. So yeah, thanks for watching, and come back for the next video. That was weird.